Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you joining me here to recognize our man of the hour, Lewis B. Puller. Many of you may only recognize him as Chesty. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. It's by Marcus Aurelius, and I believe that this quote truly embodies what Chesty Puller was, a man of action. Born June 26, 1898 in West Point, Virginia, Chesty grew up hunting and listening to war stories of the Civil War from his closest relatives. This upbringing led him down a path which only could lead to one thing: leading men in great battles. Chesty knew this and actively sought it. After the Battle of Bellewood in World War I, Chesty knew that he had to serve and tried to enlist in the Army, and I think all Marines would think that that didn't happen. After a while, Chesty finally found his place in the United States Marine Corps, where he would soon be one of the greatest Marines to have ever served. There are many legends surrounding why Chesty Puller got his nickname, but the one that I think fits best is that people say that you could hear his voice in the throes of battle for miles. In fact, some of his men said that we don't need frontline communications. Chesty yells commands up and down the line, and you can hear him for miles. Chesty was a 37-year veteran of the United States Marine Corps and ascended to the rank of Lieutenant General. Let's go over just a couple of things that sets Chesty Puller above the rest. In the Korean War, Chesty served for the 1st Marines and led them in the Battle of Incheon, where he received his Silver Star. He also received his 5th Navy Cross, that's right, his 5th Navy Cross in the Battle of the Chosin Reservoir. The Chosin Reservoir was an extremely harsh battle, most of fought through sub-zero temperatures, where people lost digits and limbs because of frostbite. Altogether, he served in World War II, Haiti, Nicaragua, and the Korean War. He was awarded 5 Navy Crosses, a Distinguished Service Cross, and the Silver Star. Now, before we finish, let me wrap up with this other quote by Seneca, who I believe also describes Chesty Puller. "He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive." Now, let's all please stand, raise your glass, a toast to Chesty Puller.